So first up, we have a question from our guy, Luke W. He said, "Hey y'all, I got a random question that might be silly, but here it goes. I'm always hearing steer with the pegs, aka by leading the bike and not so much by turning the bars, but I'm also hearing to weight the outside peg. So my question is, when coming into a corner, do you weight the inside peg to initiate the lean and then transfer the weight to the outside peg throughout the rest of the corner?" The reason I ask is because I'm finding there's times when I go to weight the outside peg and it starts to stand the bike up. I'm also 6'1" and 220, so I'm sure I can apply a lot more leverage with my size.
That's a great question.
Good
I
question.
do not, Luke, that's a really good question. I do not initiate lean with inside foot peg pressure. I initiate lean with hips. I just let the bike wiggle and lean underneath me with my hips, and a little bit of the knees, I guess, doing that too, right? Not with the foot peg pressure. I just think it'd be too easy on the inside foot peg to be able to just, and next thing you know, you're completely inside of that bike. But that is also a good note on outside foot peg pressure that in a certain scenario, like a rut, for example, I'm not really thinking about crazy heavy outside foot pressure, just not one of the things up on the priority list. If you were to put too much pressure into outside foot in a rut, depending on the scenario, you might experience that bike standing up because of that. Definitely. Al, when you turn, are you ever doing anything like that with?
No, I don't.
Foot pressure?
Certainly not in a rut. I think since kind of learning the Moto Academy riding technique and slowing down, I've certainly noticed that I think my lean angle in a rut is all guided by the front brake. So obviously that is, and I've learnt that was one of the huge things I learnt from you that was game changer for me, is learning to kind of guide that lead angle with my brake. I think if I'm on a flat turn, and I do a lot of like classic scramble races where I'm the sweeper
Right.
for the track, so there's very little ruts. I'm all about outside peg weighting, but certainly I'm not initiating any lean with any inside.
No, me neither. But I could see where that question would. That's a great question, and I'm glad you asked it because that's probably a common confusion with people.
Luke, shout out, Luke.
Very good question.
Great question.
These are from people inside of the app, by the way. So if you guys want to engage with me directly and any of our coaches, directly send in your riding footage using the Coaching Wanted hashtag, send in these podcast questions to be answered. Just get inside the app. Shout out to all of you, by the way, for trusting me with your bike choices. I've been doing some call outs lately of, hey, if you guys are looking to upgrade a bike, if you're going from an 85 and you're just like, okay, what do I get next? If you're a parent that's trying to figure out what 50 do I put my kid on, there's so many good questions that I'm getting asked inside the app, and so many people trusting me with their decisions. So thank you guys for allowing me, the honor to, it's kind of a lot of pressure on me, right? Because if you don't like the bike, whoopsie daisy. But I'm very confident that with my experience that I can tell you and save you the time and money and make the right choice. I am getting countless DMs inside of the app of people saying, hey, heard you saying if I can ask you about a bike. And so here it is. And they send in all their info, their height, their weight, their goals, their, current skill level, and make those choices for them, which is cool. But yeah, get inside the app. If you guys enjoyed that podcast clip, you can listen to full episodes on Apple Music and Spotify. And make sure, if you haven't already, join our community inside of the Moto Academy app. Go to themotoacademy.com today. I'll see you guys inside the community.